So you heard about how amazing it is to be a real estate agent, and now you want to switch over from your old career or start a brand new career. Hang out with me today, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. What's up, people? My name is Sylvestre Maldonado, and welcome back to my channel where I make real estate videos for the people and the agents who service them. Today, it's all about the people who want to become real estate agents. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I did to become an agent and the course that I took. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on ColibriRealEstate.com. They are an amazing online school. I did it in about a month and a half. It took no time at all. They were very thorough, a great course. So come on in. All right, so we are in ColibriRealEstate.com. So this is what it's gonna look like when you first go to the website. It is www.ColibriRealEstate.com, as you can see up here. And this is what you see. So a few things to note is that, one, you get 40% off just for joining. That is huge, and I'm going to show you exactly how much that takes off from the top end. The next thing is that not all states give you the brand new licensing, such as New Mexico, I believe, was one of them, where it just says a continuing education, as opposed to, let's say, if you wanted to do California, you can get your license. So I'm in California, so let's go into that and let's just show you. But you can do any state you want. The only difference is that each state does have its own pricing, so you want to go through it all and check to see which state has the price that you want. But honestly, this site is very inexpensive, so I'm going to show you all that right now. So let's go to get your license and find courses. All right, so here are the pricings for California. So what I ended up doing was the exam preparation. It came with the 3 courses that it gives you, and it also gave you an exam prep. The exam prep was super helpful. It got me ready for the exam. The great thing about this too is if you don't pass your real estate exam on the first try, it will refund you. So keep that in mind. So you have the Ultimate Learning Package that has the 3 courses. And by the way, the 3rd course is usually an option or a choice that you can make of which one it is. Not an option, it is a requirement. But Colibri does give you an automatic course, and that is legal aspects. It was still a great course. I learned a lot from it. But you get the 3 courses. California, you have to do 135 hours. You get an instructor that you can reach out to whenever you want. And the Buffini company coaching videos is just videos that you can go to, and if you're not too familiar with the real estate world, this will kind of help you get familiar with it. It shows you a bunch of different examples that they went through, and they share stories. Really cool. Next is the exam prep. Like I said, it's great. Really take that. I would recommend, if you're not going to go for the live interaction, interactive and instruction, or the career success tools, I highly recommend just at the very least going for the CompuCram exam prep. Super helpful, I can't stress that enough. And so it's really your preference. As you can see here, just the course alone is $84 for California. The exam prep included is just $136 with that 40% off. And then everything, if you have a little bit extra cash and you want the full experience, then $273 total, and that's just for California. Just a quick example, just show you. Let's see, New York. New York, to get your license, and you find courses, it's a bit more expensive. So if I was to take it to New York for what I did, instead of $138, it would have been $265. So check that out. Be sure to look at the prices because each state does differ. So let's get back to California. And so basically you're just gonna choose which one you wanna do. You will enroll, and it's just gonna take you to this page where you can check out. It's gonna show you everything you're gonna get, what you need to do, and that's it. Once you sign up, you'll get a few emails to verify, and you will end up in your dashboard. So this is your dashboard. Very, very well layout. I love it. It's so easy, very friendly to even the non-tech savvy people. So here we have the 3 courses with the orientation and the exam prep. So you have to do the orientation first. That's pretty quick and easy. It's just a couple of pages to read what to expect, and then you'll jump into your first course. Now I already passed, so this is what it's going to look like once you pass. But for this sake, let's launch the course. So it'll have an introduction to the course, and right here on the side you can click chapters, and you'll see all the chapters for each course. So this course has 27 chapters, and then you'll get the closing statements, which I'll explain in a bit. And you'll get 2 practice exams for this entire course. So everything you learn in all chapters will be in practice exam 1 and practice exam 2, and then you'll have a final exam to take for the course, and you need to get, I believe, a 70 or better in order to pass this course. If you fail, not to worry, you can take it about 3 times, I believe. So, like I said, you'll have all the chapters. They're great, very intuitive. You can just start from the very first one, introduction, and just go step by step, one by one, all the way through. Now, I'm gonna say read everything. Do not skip anything because it is valuable information. I know a lot of people say that you're not gonna really be using any of this once you become a real estate agent, but it is very helpful. It will at least give you the terms, the laws, and all of that. So don't worry about note-taking as well. That was one thing I was really concerned about, but it is a lot, and I mean a lot of information. So the good thing about Colibri is that at the end, I'll show you, of each chapter, you get a chapter summary. So everything that was in that chapter from pages 1 to 11 will be in a chapter summary. So this is basically, you can save this as a PDF to your notes, and there's your notes. And then of course each chapter also has a quiz, 1 to 10. Usually it's 10 questions, and then once you get into the other courses, it gets up to about 15 to 20 questions per quiz. So super helpful. These really make all the information that you just learned stick, because you're just using that knowledge into the quiz right away. So you're not waiting for any final exams or practice exams. Each chapter has its own quiz. So this is a great course. Honestly, this entire online course is amazing. You can do different kinds. You can do this one where it's at your own pace and you're not having to make classes or webinars online. You can just do this one whenever you want. I'll show you. It tracks all your information right here, and so it'll tell you right here if you are close to the 135 credit, which is an accumulation of all 3 courses. Each course has 45 hours. So as you can see here, I spent about 400 hours to complete it all. And you can track your progress as well, which is another cool thing. And then if you keep moving on, the Buffini that I was talking about, it's in here as well. That just helps you kind of, just immerse yourself into the real estate world. These will be unlocked if you buy the full experience of Colibri. I did not. I just got the courses and the exam prep. This is where I spent most of my time after I finished the courses. So at first, they give you a pre-assessment exam. As you can see, without the course, with just the course, not a lot of information retained. I just wanted to see where I was. I didn't do any studying, and I got a 60 for the pre-assessment. And then I started, taking the courses. Each exam for basically the 7 sections that's going to be on the actual state exam. It's great. I love it. It really dives into each one, and it gives you the vocabulary for each as well, so that you can study that as well before you jump into the quizzes. Super good, super intuitive, and it tracks all your scores. So you want to just keep taking them. You can take them as many times as you want. As you can see, my first score was about a 70 when I first took this, and then I started taking it over and over just to learn more and more, see what I was getting wrong. Ended up with 100, and I pretty much started doing that for all of them. Just did as much as you can, and this really helps you learn. Just make sure you do the study the vocab as well, because that's really helpful. Because the real estate is pretty much just knowing what the vocab is and applying them into these scenarios. So at the end, once you finish all of the categories, it allows you to take the simulated exam. This is basically what it's going to feel like when you take the real exam, the state exam. You have to pass it 3 times. It lets you do it 3 times. You can do it as many times as you want, but I think you have to pass it on this course 3 times. 150 questions. It gives you 3 hours to complete it all. And that was one of the main things that really helped me, was finding all kinds of questions, not only just on here, because one thing that Colibri does do is it kind of gets repetitive. The more times you take it, you kind of start seeing the same questions over and over. And so that doesn't really help you. It helps to retain that information, but then you want to go also on other websites and just find practice exams to really get you into that 90% level, where now you feel very confident on passing the state exam, because not only are you doing these exams here, but you're doing it in multiple sites, and there's plenty of websites that you can find that just allow you to take a practice exam. Highly recommend that. So yeah, like I was saying, just don't worry about taking notes. I think that was the biggest tip for me, was the note taking does not matter. It's way too much. As you can see, there's just way too much information. All 3 courses have a lot, and I mean a lot of information. So I'll show you the second course. This is the second course. It dives more into, hands-on stuff, lets you know that what escrow is, and teaches you about, financing, and just a bunch of amazing things that you're gonna need, honestly, in the real world. And so don't skip over anything, just read it, and then look at the conclusions, and you'll have all these notes right here. This is basically for chapter 16. These are all the notes that were in chapter 16, mostly all the important things that you're gonna need to remember for the exam. So highly recommend just downloading a PDF into your computer, and that can be the study guide for when you are ready to take the exam and you want to actually study. You'll have all these notes. Now, Colibri also gives you forms, like sample forms. They are a little bit outdated, and so I wouldn't go too heavily off of them. But I did read that they are updating everything, I think it was this month or next month. So you should have all the updated forms, and they help you go through each contract, which is amazing, the RPA and the RLA. I believe that one was in the legal aspects course, or maybe it was a practice course. And so basically what that does is, I'll show you really quickly. This is principles, this isn't it. Dashboard, you want to go into real estate practice. And this is where it gets really hands-on. Let's see, which chapters was it for the contracts. So you have listing contract, yeah, residential listing agreement. So here you can, print out the form. Like I said, this one is probably a little bit outdated, but then not only that, it takes you through every line. And so you can at least get an idea of what each line is. The new contracts they are different from the contracts of the sample forms they give you here, but it is helpful to at least kind of know what's in each section. And they do that for the RLA and the RPA, which is super helpful. So that is pretty much it. You can also email your instructor whatever you need. It's super helpful. They are pretty good at getting back to you pretty quickly. And finally, this is basically everything you need to see. Once you pass, you will see your certificates. And this is where, when you start applying for your license or the state exam, they're going to ask you for your certificates, and this is where you would get them. You have the legal aspects of real estate practice, and real estate principles. All of them are here. You can check it out. Load certificate, and there it is. So I was super happy when I got mine, and I was ready to take the exam. So all in all, Colibri is absolutely amazing. I will not shy from it at all. If you're looking to jump in and get started right away, it took me about a month and a half to complete all 3 courses. I was doing about 2 chapters a day. I was really motivated. I really wanted to become a real estate agent. Another tip I would say is that while you're taking these courses, start networking now. Start finding people that you're going to need in the future, like mortgage brokers, title companies, and start making relationships now, even with other agents. Go visit open houses now. Anyone can walk into an open house. Don't feel nervous or scared to walk into an open house. And use that to your advantage, so that once you pass your state exam and you find a brokerage that you want to go with, you can hit the ground running right away, because you have these connections, you know what you want to do, you've built the foundation, and now you're just going to go straight for it. So yeah, this is it. I'm going to be doing another video on how to apply for your state exam and your license. You can do it individually, or you can do it as a combo. And once you're an agent, if you want to check out my brokerage, which is eXp Realty, it is an absolutely amazing brokerage. It's a cloud-based brokerage. I'll tell you all about it. I'm going to be making another video on why I chose eXp Realty and all the benefits that it has. And I will then give you, in the link below, you'll have how to join eXp Realty. I'll leave my link so that you can join under me. And it is an absolute pleasure. to be working with Mike Sherrod and Sumin Kim of the Wolfpack. I am super excited to be working with them. They are so helpful. Mike Sherrod has amazing social academy courses that teach you how to get real leads through social media and set yourself up that way. They have an immense amount of help for you along with the EXP help. So it's all up to you. You know, you choose your brokerage, you choose who you feel most comfortable with, but definitely just go out there, interview brokerages, check out EXP, and if you want to join EXP, check out the links below. Other than that, happy studying. Best of luck to you. This is an exciting journey. I know I was so excited when I started, and here I am today, a realtor with EXP Realty. So go for it if that's what you truly want. It's a lot of reading, but don't let that stump you either. Just get through it, save those notes, take those online courses, exam preps, anything you can find. Watch videos, watch Mike Sherrod. He has great videos on YouTube as well. Watch my YouTube videos. I'm gonna be helping you along the way as well. If you need anything, reach out to me. All my contact information is right here. And best of luck to you. Go and get it. And I'll see you on the other side.